guys on YouTube today. How are you guys today? Well, I want to talk to you guys about storage for your Mac laptops, your PC laptops, your Mac desktops, and your PC desktop computers as well. Here's what I want to talk to you guys about. Storage options. You can use the cloud. You can also use hard drives. You can use all sorts of different methods to store your data on your or off your computer or online and stuff like that. But the reason why I want to talk to you guys about my computer here, this is my HP Pavilion G6 laptop computer. It only has 5GB hard drive inside of it. But when I do videos for you guys out there on YouTube, the video files get pretty big on my laptop, and I need a big drive. I need at least about 2 terabytes worth of space. You can also get 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, and a 4 terabyte hard drive. But one thing I want to talk to you guys about, there's a couple options here. This is a Seagate internal IDE laptop hard drive. It's only 160GB hard drive. That's a good option to store some videos on. Here's a Rational Original Blue drive. Here it's also 250GB hard drive. Again, same thing, it's done by USB. These are the portable ones. And here's my big monster right here. It's my 2 terabyte Rational Original green drive here. This is what I'm going to be putting all my videos on and stuff like that. But I mean, this is like I said, a good option to take your files or your video files off your main C drive if you don't have a way to put them some else on your computer. Like, this computer only has 1 drive. It doesn't have 2. That's why I have to use a external drive here. This one here has a couple ports here. It has the power port, USB here, FireWire, I guess, and it has your on and off switch, and it also has a SATA connection as well. This is a pretty good drive. And this unit's a USB 2, this unit's USB 2, and this unit's also USB 2. This is a 160GB Seagate drive IDE. This is a 250GB Blue drive, SATA drive, 2 terabyte worth drive here, green. It's a Rational Original green drive, SATA and stuff. It's a pretty good option now for some of the storage I'm going to be doing. Eventually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking all my video files from here to install them in here. The reason why I want to do that, because, you know, when you make a video, sometimes you want to edit that video, or sometimes you leave it a raw video, and when you make it bigger and bigger and bigger, the bigger the video, the more storage is going to need to be on your computer. And it's a very nice way to get the option of having external storage. And this is actually a internal desktop hard drive. I already turned it into a USB hard drive to be able to work on my computer. I already formatted and everything else and stuff like that. And that also goes with the same with this one. This one's also a IDE laptop hard drive. Also reformatted that and turned that into a external drive. This is just the external drive. You can turn in an internal drive. Well, like I said, I mean, it's a couple of different ways you can do storage. You can use SSDs. You can also use memory cards. But the problem is the memory cards, they don't come that big. They come like 1 gig, 2 gig, sometimes 3 or 4, 5, and 6 or 8, 32, and 64, or 16 sometimes. That's why I would recommend have a good storage option for your computer and for your files as well, because you can take all that crap off your computer, all your files, all your video files, and transfer them on here. And like I said, I don't know how well it would transfer and how well it would work, but I will figure that out in a couple minutes here. But I would recommend a good storage. I don't recommend buying just the little hard drives. I recommend buying the bigger drives, because the little drives end up filling up a lot faster than the bigger drives. Like I said, this only has a 500 gigabyte drive in it. You know, you could probably put a 2 terabyte drive in this computer if you really wanted to. But the biggest problem with that is the compatibility. It has to be compatible with the computer itself. But again, with a desktop drive, you can't put that inside of a laptop computer. But laptop computers, sometimes you have 2 bays of hard drive areas, and sometimes you only have 1 bay of hard drive area. Like this one only has a solution for 1 bay only. I don't got a non-bay to put a non-hard drive in to be able to use that as a storage drive. Like I said, I had to use an external drive. And yes, you can buy a computer and you can customize it to whatever you want to do with your desktop computer. With a laptop, you can also do the same thing, customize it as well with bigger drives and stuff like that. But like I said, for right now, this will work for me to use as a storage drive for my computer. And I do like the smaller drives. They're okay. They're cheaper. And sometimes you can get a cheaper drive, like this one here. I got that one like for $100 without anything else on it or anything else with it. It was just a bare bones drive, and I just turned it into an external drive by using the external case for it and stuff. And yes, you would have to have a power source for this. This doesn't power by USB because it's not capable of powering by the USB cord itself. But I mean, it's a pretty good sized drive. I mean, I really do like it a lot because of how I can transfer data to the drive itself. You can have 2 options. Yeah, you can use SATA, or you can use the USB port on the back of the drive here. And yes, it does have on and off switch, and does have the power switch. Stuff like that to turn it on, turn it off. But one of these days, I will get all my video files off my computer and into my main external drive. Like I said, this is not quite big enough to put all my files on, and this is not quite big enough to put all my files on either. And that's why it's a good idea to have different types of storage for your videos, your music, your pictures. That's why you should have 3 different hard drives for those different types of files. And you should actually have a 4th hard drive just for your computer only to back up your data and stuff like that. But what I'm going to be doing is mostly getting rid of my video files and putting them on the external drive you see right there. But it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a while from the speed of the USB 2.0 connection port on here and also on here. It'll be a little bit slow, but that's okay. But you also can use USB 3 cases and stuff like that have USB 3 in them. It would be a lot better that way. It'd be a lot faster. It'd be a lot smoother to transfer all those files. Now, again, I don't recommend filling your hard drives up with all that data and stuff like that because I don't really know what's going to happen to your hard drive though, guys. But like I said, I will eventually go with a 4 terabyte drive. Now, we don't know when they're going to come out with a 6 terabyte drive yet. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of big too. 6 terabyte drive. Ooh. And I don't know if they're going to come out with a 5 terabyte drive yet, guys. I mean, I don't know. But the only way I got a terabyte drive was just to get it in a bare bones original digital drive without the software and without the stuff already on it. And like I said, I already formatted to my computer and it works just fine. Any computer can read it. Macs can read it. A PC can read it. Any type of computer that has a USB on it can read a hard drive very simply, guys. And yes, I do a lot of videos and stuff for you guys, and that's the reason why I want to have a hard drive. It's going to work for me and work for my needs on what I need the drive for. And by the way, yes, this was a bare bones drive. Like I said, formatted it, customized it to my computer. It works just fine, and I will, keep you guys updated and stuff like that, on it, and see how it's doing, see how the life is doing on it. I mean, it's a pretty cool way to store your media, like your music, your pictures, your videos, your documents, mostly your whole computer on that drive. But the problem is, I don't know if you really want to boot off of a USB drive because you'll be taking that USB drive wherever you go to have on your attached to your computer. But this is just a great way option for me to use a hard drive. And yes, you can use SSD. Yes, SSDs are a lot faster than hard drives. But the only problem with SSDs, they're a bit more expensive than hard drives these days, guys. I saw a 500 gigabyte solid state drive on my favorite Jagadeck.com website. Almost one of the most $400 for a SSD hard drive. You can just buy a brand new computer for that amount of money you can actually spend. And yes, SSDs are a lot better than standard traditional hard drives. And yes, hard drives will eventually fade on. Eventually, guys, but we don't know when. We don't know when the disk drives are going to eventually kick the boot out the way with the SSDs coming in nowadays, guys. But again, we don't know. And yes, these are just all hard drives here, a hard drive in here, hard drive. Like I said, guys, storage is a good way and a better way to get your computer to have access storage to your laptop computer by using the standard USB cords, like these are just USB 2.0 cables, and there's that USB and mini USB just for the drives and stuff like that. Alright guys, I hope I gave you a tutorial on how to buy hard drives and format drives. Alright guys, please subscribe, please like, please share, please leave a comment. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll See you in the next vlog.